This is the songbird cooking. And yes, there's water in here. It's not water I put in the pot. It's because I had a glass top on top of it and it was on simmer. So all this liquid came out of this meat, all of it. What's going to happen is it's going to go back into the meat and I'm going to leave it on simmer. The way I'm cooking it is not like I did kind of sear it a little bit first. A little bit, not a lot. And what's that, plasma? I don't eat plasma. I'm going to take that out. I don't eat blood plasma. Let's take it out. I'm going to get that out of there. All right. Um, so that's what you see here. Now I turned it up now. So that juice is really, it's the juices from the meat. I've actually never seen that much juice from one steak, to be honest. Um, that's good. Maybe that means it's really fresh. It doesn't smell bad. It smells really delicious already. Well, what it will do though, because of the liquid that came out, it's actually cooking like as if it was a beef roast in the oven because I had it covered with that top. That's the effect. And so now it's going to go back in. I'm just turning it up for 1 second. And I'm going to turn it back down and sit down and let it finish with the top. You see that? It has its own oil. I'm kind of glad it's doing that because that gives the fat time to break down. And I do eat the beef fat. I love beef fat with pepper. Just salt and pepper. That's it. Not a lot of salt. And yes, I did measure the salt in my hand. The pepper I used, oh, it's Morton. Goes along with the salt. This is all that I use is Morton for my salt because of the thyroids, you know. You have to use Morton salt to keep your thyroids from swelling in your neck. Otherwise, you have big old, huge neck. Yep. But as I said before, suggested, don't pour the salt over your food. Otherwise, you might have blood pressure problems or give someone else high blood pressure problems because you didn't measure the salt. Now, I'm a good cook. I've been cooking. I'm excellent. I've been cooking since age 8, professionally. Professional. Getting blue ribbons, like I said before. The school that I went to, Washington Public School, I forget the top name. I think it's George Washington Public School, or was it whatever. But it started at Head Start and ends at 12th grade. And you don't see the 12th graders because there's an inside hallway. It's an outside hallway. It's like a hallway, but it's outside that connects to the school. So on the other side of the school was 7th grade. And then there was another hallway and it went to the 10th to 12th grade, whatever. But on one side, it was kindergarten to 6th grade, but it's all one school on one lot. And when it's time to eat, you might see them in the lunchroom. We had 3 lunches, you know. When it was time for that 4-H club cooking contest, it was all grades in one auditorium. When we had things, well, the auditorium and the lunchroom was the same thing. And when the 4-H club came, they came to the auditorium. When it was time to set up for lunch, they put the chairs and the table out. If we had a great event at the school, you know, some kind of beauty show or some kind of contest or just some kind of play we put on, it was the lunchroom was the auditorium. They moved all the chairs and the tables out, cleared them out, and everybody, you know, would go in there. And that's when we would see the higher grade, the kids that were older than us, taller. I say taller. I was short and they were tall. You see that fat right there? I see. I do love the fat. I don't look at that. See, it's soft, but it's not. I'm gonna put the top back on. I'm not worried about this water, this that it made on its own. This is that blood plasma. I do not eat that. I do not eat blood plasma. Come out. Don't go out on the stove. Out of here. That's nasty. Ew. And you see that juice right there? You see that right there? Now that right there is gold. Mm-hmm. Now, see that? There's a little blood coming through right there. On there, see a little blood coming out the meat, out the bone right there. I like the meat close to the bone. The flavor is enormous. It's really delicious. Now, actually, I could eat it now if I want, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave it in there, let it cook like as if it was a beef roast. It's kind of thick, and like I said, I want that fat to melt down. I want that. You see that liquid right there? That's coming from the fat that's melting down, and I love it. That's gonna be. Oh, I smell it. Oh, you just. Oh, I smell that straight beef flavor. Oh, my mouth is watering. I might have to cut this piece off before it's done because this piece is thinner on this side here. This side is thicker. This side is thinner. I just really just gotta taste it. I just have to. hmm I gotta taste that. I gotta have that. I got to have it. Yeah, let's get that juice back in there. Oh, let's see. Mm. Mm. Oh my God. Oh man. Mm. Jesus. I'm gonna have to cut that piece off. Mm. Mm. Oh my God. It tastes like butter and salt and pepper and beef. But the butter is just the fat from the beef. God. I'm gonna come back and check this in 10 minutes and see if the juice went back into the meat. I want that fat done.